Hello, my name is Xenon, and welcome back to Bizcraft! Today, I've got a lot of things that I want to do, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do all of them, or if I'm really going to do any of them. But first things first, I already checked my shop, no one's bought anything as usual. Go over to here, it's this area that Simple was digging out. He's done, like, nothing for the past couple days. Now, I'm not entirely sure what he has planned for this. All the shulker boxes are still here, except now there's a sign and an item frame. There's nothing on it, and that's it. I don't know what's going on, and I'm kind of curious to see what's going on. But I have no idea if he's gonna do anything with that or not. So, you may have seen over here at my shop, it's begun to oxidize, which I very much like. I'm trying to get it, I've been AFKing here, just trying to get this whole side nice and blue. And then I might think about waxing it just before the last stage. I don't know. I guess once some of the blocks here hit the last stage, I'll see if I like it better. And over here, I've almost got it all to at least the grayish pink stage. Some of them still aren't. Now, let's go to the base, because I have work I need to do there. Coming back to the base, nothing's really different here. I've got some copper I was oxidizing. I'm not entirely sure why. I think there was a reason for it, but that reason I've since forgot. So yeah, I'm just kind of leaving that out. And just over here, I've started work on making an iron farm. If you can go up here, I've got where the villagers are supposed to be. I put an extra bed here, just because I had an extra bed. I've got the tables, and then the villagers sit here. I'll have a zombie on this thing, and it'll go up and down and spawn golems from these 4 little petals, and then the golems will fall into this lava thing. And then at the bottom, that all gets collected into the first actual redstone thing I've done this season, which is some minor sorting circuits. Just this side goes the iron and goes into this dropper thing and into that sorting system. This side goes all the poppies and the bone meal. And I want mining for a lot of wood, just in that area where my actual base is supposed to be. Now speaking of that actual base, that's one of the things I want to start working on today, is planning out the actual base. Now, if we just fly over here, I do have a plan in a creative world for what I want the actual base to be. The thing is, I'm not entirely sure how I want to do things. So, if we go over here, you can see the land that I cleared out. I did some more clearing out. I'm basically stopping at this mountain because I would rather not level the mountain. And instead, I would rather have to, like, go over the river, which is just over on this side, because it's easier. So that's where I'm stopping. And I'm also going to need to flatten all this land out right here, because what I need to build is big enough. I'm going to need to flatten this land out. The render distance isn't doing me too much favors right now. So if we fly up here, I've got plans or something kind of interesting. And, you know, you're about to see that right now. This is what I've got planned. Now you're like, oh, it's just a dark oak tree. Well, when I press this specific button on my keyboard, yeah. Now this is what I've been working on for the plan for my main base. Now, if you look at this map over here, it's a recognizable as a star fort or a bastion fort, whatever you want to call it. I thought that it was a very interesting shape, especially for Minecraft, because you don't see any real pentagons in Minecraft. Now, for this base, I actually need to get a better look at this right now, because I haven't done much planning in the actual world, so it looks like I'm going to need lots of deep slate, lots of slime, lots of green. I've already got a lot of the, what's it called, spruce, a lot of that spruce wood, so I don't really need to worry about that. And this basalt, I don't need that much of it, I don't think, so that'll be easy to get first. And a lot of stone. A lot of stone. But I've done some work on the interior. The interior isn't fully done, and it probably, on the real thing, won't look like this, because I'll have some other plans. But basically, just in these 2 little side bits here, I have plans for storage. In the main interior, I'm going to have some 2 chutes that go off to the side, and a big room in the center that I could do whatever I want with. Now, this is going to be a big project for me. I have never done something this big before in my entire life, really, in Minecraft. And I hope I'll be able to do this in survival, because this was a massive project to even attempt in creative mode. But it's a good thing I've got the plan all done so I could start gathering resources. Oh, this is a different color. Anyway, I guess you'll see me, you know, once I've started laying out some groundwork for the base. I am back, and by groundwork, I literally mean I did work on the ground. Yeah, I flattened out this whole area right here. I didn't time-lapse it just because this is such a big thing to do, and the render distance is just that annoying to deal with. Now, I flattened out all this land over here. Everything that's got torches on it has been flattened. Now, it isn't, you know, filled in. I've got a bunch of open air gaps like this everywhere underneath here, but I've lit them all up so it isn't spawning any extra mobs. So that's nice. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to build because I'm not even done doing all this ground stuff. As you can see, I've done some stuff recently over here, and I've got some dirt that I need to place still. The reason this took me so long, like this took me several days to do, is because people, they kept killing me for the head games, and then they kept stealing my shovel and not giving it back. In fact, this isn't the shovel that I was using to mine all this. No, I had one that has, like, efficiency 3 unbreaking mending, so it's insta-mine. But people kept taking that from me while I was working on this, and it's still gone. I think Burrito has it at this point in time. I don't know. But anyway, this is gonna be, I guess, you know, I guess I'll have to start building this sooner or later. So, time to start building this thing. Yes, and you saw in that time-lapse, I did do a lot more from the time-lapse just because I messed up where I put the camera. So I've done all this work on the base. I actually ran out of space. I had to extend this platform. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I had to extend it a fair bit. And even now, it isn't really extended all the way. I'm still going to have to clear out all these trees. Oh, hello there. Well, anyway, I've been Xenon, this has been Bizcraft, and I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!